Hello and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. In this video we will look at what can Péter Magyar in Hungary, he's the leader of the Tisza Party, expect in 2026. Now obviously, I don't know how much you follow Hungarian politics, but he is kind of like the contender in the next elections that will come up in Hungary in 2026 for Viktor Orbán. So I think it will be interesting to see how the year will work out for him. I also made a previous reading on him that you're able to kind of check it out, but that's only available in Hungarian. But I will compare the cards that are coming out this time as well with the previous reading, to see if there are kind of similar cards and similar kind of trends as well. Okay, so let's see, what do we have here? And also I want to encourage you to like, share, subscribe. You can greatly help the channel with that. I'm also curious to know where are you watching from. So just put it in a comment. And I also want to encourage you to check out my other readings. I have quite a few predictions for the year 2026 for countries as well. But also I encourage you to check out your astrological sign, so you can kind of manage the next year. They're already live, but also just make sure that you are kind of looking at the monthly forecast as well. All right, so we do have all the cards ready, so we can get started for with this reading for Péter Magyar. Okay, so the first card we have here for him is full moon in Sagittarius, which might be a very important time for him. Maybe it was an important time for him. But this card is kind of focusing on looking at the bigger picture. So I think whatever he is kind of focusing on, he needs to make sure that he's not distracted by little things. He needs to focus on that he should be confident, but he shouldn't be overconfident. Because confident will win the day, but overconfidence might be an issue. And he also needs to kind of show that he cares, right? Like that's kind of a very important message of this card. And also this card is all about finding the balance of speaking your mind, but not necessarily saying too much, right? So very important for him to kind of look at this. What is the long-term goal that he wants to achieve, and making sure that he is not distracted by little things. Okay, from this deck we have here the Orphan and the Round and Round as well. So the Round and Round is number 25. It's kind of like when you're going in circles and you have hard time kind of figuring out certain things. This is the card when you kind of you need to kind of take a pause, and you need to kind of revisit your long-term goal, because there's some kind of a pattern here that keeps repeating for him. So I think, and that's why he needs to look at that bigger picture to make sure that something is not repeating for him. And there's also the Orphan card, which kind of talks about an identity crisis, or fitting in certain shape or form, or finding your place as well, when you're kind of feeling alone. So I think all in all, I think he needs to kind of just look at the bigger picture to find his fitting, and to kind of break old cycles. But let's see what this deck is telling us. We do have here the Destiny card. Wealth through purpose, life path, mission fulfilled, healer, artist, self-employed. So I think what's really, there are many things on this card. For me, what matters is the destiny. So I think some kind of a destiny will be important. Achieving a destiny of his will be very important for him in 2026. Maybe a work, life destiny, some kind of a path, some kind of a mission that I think he has to fulfill. There's also the open window, golden opportunity, clarity, guidance, spiritual calling, synchronicity. Again, there's a good opportunity for him this year. Now, obviously, I think the biggest opportunity that he has is the election, to see how his party and he will perform. But also, like, you have here the calling, like the destiny, the calling is a card that it looks like that it keeps coming back. Now there's also here the protection, save your money, guardian, investor, broker, insurance, retirement. I think what's really important here, the protection aspect of it, that I think he's protected. I think there's some kind of a path here that he has to fulfill as well. There might be here someone who's helping him financially, because you have here the investor, broker, guardian, etc., etc. But I think he has a great opportunity here to fulfill his destiny. But again, he has to kind of break some old patterns. He has to balance his longer term goals. In the center of his reading, we do have the Wheel of Fortune. Now, interesting, in the previous reading as well, we had the Wheel of Fortune, and now it is kind of coming into the center. The Wheel of Fortune is a card of change. Generally, it's a card of positive change, but it's really the card of change. It really depends what happened to you before. But this is a card of destiny, right? So I think it's very important to kind of see here this destiny card, because the Wheel of Fortune is really the card of divine timing. When the universe is helping us to achieve something better, when we're kind of at the right time, at the right place to achieve our destiny. Again, divine timing is very, very important aspect of the Wheel of Fortune. We also have here the Three of Cups. Three of Cups is a card of joy, celebration, happiness, harvest as well, when you're kind of enjoying the fruits of your labor, you're achieving something. Communities might be very important. Certain communities might be helping his progress as well to achieve his destiny. But all in all, the Three of Cups is a card of happiness and celebration. The next card in his reading is the Queen of Swords, which is a court card. So it can be a person, his energy, or just the general energy of the card. The Queen of Swords is someone who's been through a lot of challenges, a lot of difficulties. She's been through a lot of disappointments. She's smart, logical as well. and she's also focusing on clarity. She's turning her back to the past. So clarity might be a very important aspect for him this year. And again, it might be a person around him as well that has all of these qualities. Let me know in the comment, who do you think it is, whether it is his personality or not. The next card in his reading is the Lovers. So the Lovers is a card of law of attraction, attracting something into your life. Like here, practically, it can definitely indicate attracting your destiny. But also the Lovers is a card of partnerships. So maybe some kind of a partnership will be very important for him this year, to kind of collaborate with someone or work together with someone. But also the Lovers is a card of decision. That might be a very important decision for him, a heart-based decision. Now, obviously, it can be relationships as well. Maybe personal relationships might be also important for him. But again, what's kind of also interesting here, the angel that shows up as a protection card. And the reason it's important here, because we had here this protection card showing up. So I think there's some kind of a protection that he will be able to enjoy in 2026. The next card in his reading is the Chariot. The Chariot is the card of success, and it is a card of victory. When you are in control of your destiny, again, the destiny kind of seems like a very important theme. When you're in charge of your destiny, you're moving forward, you're charging forward, you are leaving the difficulties, the challenges behind, and you are progressing. Now, obviously, this is a great card of success. Some kind of a faith is success. Can indicate travel, can indicate moving as well, but I'm not sure if necessarily moving would be the most important aspect of his life. There's some kind of a fated success. We also have the Nine of Pentacles. So Nine of Pentacles is a very stable card. The theme of the Nine of Pentacles is you are reaping the rewards for the work you've done. This is a card that indicates that you put a lot of effort into something and you are enjoying the rewards for it. So, like, generally, this is a great card of financial stability, independence, good promotion vibe as well. When you kind of talk about it on a general scheme as well, can connect it to retirement as well. But I think he'll be able to achieve some kind of a success here, something that he's been working towards. But let's see what's going to be the final outcome of his reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hype if it's available when you're watching this video. That's an indication that the reading helped you, that you enjoyed it. And you're also helping me to grow the channel, to make sure that the message gets out to those who are interested to see it. For you, it is only costing a couple of buttons to push. So I hope that you'll push those like, subscribe, and hype buttons. And don't forget about the comment section. Let me know how you enjoyed this reading. What do you think about will happen to him in 2026? Be nice to each other, because this is just politics as well. So anyway, be nice. The next card in his reading is the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups brings something new into our life, something that's very happy, something that's very joyful. It is also a card of making peace, and it can be connected to when you're kind of very happy. So some kind of a new thing comes into his life, a new opportunity that's gonna bring him a lot of happiness as well. Now, it can indicate birth of a child, but I don't see any kind of other indication for that. I think it's a very happy new beginning that's coming towards him. He also has the Ace of Wands and the Two of Wands in the next spot. So we have here double aces. All the aces indicate something new coming in, something that he's going to be very passionate about. This is a card that symbolizes this spark, an idea, a new some kind of a new passionate initiative. This is kind of like out with the old, in with the new type of energy. And also there's a progress here. We have two aces, so there's definitely a year that's going to be full of new things for him. But also with the Two of Wands, this is a card of planning, strategizing, making some decisions, stepping forward as well. Now, very important with the Two of Wands, that something from the past holds us back. So I think that kind of theme of repetitive cycles, he needs to kind of pay attention to that. Because again, the Wheel of Fortune can indicate that too. But nonetheless, with the Two of Wands, there's some kind of a new direction that he's gonna head. We also have the Page of Wands. Page of Wands is a very exciting news that comes into our life. Can indicate younger people as well. I don't know if younger people are more supporting him, youth movement as well. But the Page of Wands is something exciting, a new adventure, very positive when you kind of look at it from a job perspective. And at the bottom of the deck, we do have the King of Swords. So King of Swords, again, it's another chord card, so it can be his energy, person he's dealing with, or just the genre of the card. So the King of Swords is also very similar to the Queen of Swords. The King of Swords is someone who is also logical, smart, wise, focuses on the facts, and for him the truth is what matters the most. So some kind of a clarity truth might be coming out this year that's connected to him. But also we have here a very, very important partnership. And that's indicated by the lovers and also indicated by the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Because these are kind of a divine counterpart of each other, which means that they are very similar, logical. They speak their mind, but very important that they don't get into an argument, because if they do, they can be very cutthroat with each other. But nonetheless, they can collaborate really well. So I think there's some kind of a collaboration that's going to be very, very important for him. And again, under that, we do have the temperance, which is kind of brings back the theme of protection, and also being patient and slow and steady. So I think it's very important for him to not to get into any crazy things with that temperance, which we kind of seen here with the looking at the bigger picture. So I think he needs to kind of just take one step at a time if he wants to achieve some kind of a great success in 2026. So that's all I have for you. I hope that you enjoyed this reading, and I'll be able to welcome you again.